All right, so you try distracting them, you try telling them it'll only hurt for a second, but you still get the meltdowns. If you're a parent or a caregiver, you know what I'm talking about, what happens at these vaccine appointments.
Well, the Fox Medical team's Beth Galvin asked a pediatrician turned entrepreneur how to make it less dramatic.
Pediatrician Dr. Evelyn Chan says you never want to lie to your child and tell them they're not getting a shot if they're due for a vaccine appointment. And she says you don't want to dismiss or minimize their fears. So we asked her for some tips on how to get through that next shot appointment. Vaccine appointments are a necessary, sometimes uncomfortable part of growing up for kids and their parents or caregivers.
You know, one of the reasons why they get so anxious about vaccines is because they know that their parents are nervous about it.
Pediatrician Dr. Evelyn Chan is CEO and co-founder of Smiley Scope, a virtual reality tool hospitals and clinics are using to distract patients during potentially painful procedures like injections.
And we actually choreograph it to the procedure. So the patient pops on a VR headset, it takes them on an underwater adventure. It gives them deep breathing and meditation.
And Chan says if your child has a shot appointment coming up,
so I think the biggest thing is preparation. So don't tell them too early so that they're stressing for too long, but tell them in enough time that they can really process it and prepare for it and make it a positive thing.
And she says try to stay calm.
Because I think it's really easy to get anxious, and then we call it that contagious chaos where the child picks up on your anxiety as well. So just try and stay calm, stay practical about having that vaccine, and just make it sound like it's an everyday thing that happens to everyone.
On the day of the appointment,
and give them some ability to choose something. So it might be choose your favorite toy to come in with you, or your game, or what are you going to do afterwards, so that they have a bit of agency and choice.
And Dr. Chan says don't mislead your child.
Don't try and trick them into it, because they'll say, well, I was tricked into this one, I won't believe, or don't feel like they can trust the health practitioner moving forward, and that can really set them up for, you know, bad healthcare experiences in future.
Finally, she says try not to lose your cool or threaten the child for balking at a shot.
What kids feel is that they just lose that sense of being able to choose anything, and so they really lash out, or they just feel like, you know, everyone has abandoned them from that situation. So I think it's important to be able to be supportive and positive about it.
And Dr. Chan says an ice pack or numbing cream or spray can also be really helpful. You want to apply that about 30 minutes before the child's supposed to have a shot. And she says if you have a younger child, it is okay to hold them and talk them through the process. For your Fox Medical team, I'm Beth Galvin.